It's how I celebrated my 40th birthday too, so it's fine, man. Alistair, talk about tonight. I mean, how difficult of an assignment was it really for you? I mean, you know everything that was going on with Walt. You had a lot of respect for him, and then you got to go be the bad guy on the night that he's trying to have this, amazing moment in his life. How difficult is that to come in a night like that?
Well, for me, it was not difficult at all because it's a sport, it's a job. Of course, Walt has been through personal tragedy, which is awful. But yeah, it's a sport. I see it as a sport. It's a game, right? It's a way of making a living. So Walt is a cool guy. Don't get me wrong. We'll probably train together. We were kind of friends before a little bit. But I just see it as professional. Nothing personal.
Certainly. He caught you early. You've been doing this for a long time. How in trouble were you there? Was it worse than it looked, or was it trouble for a second?
Well, it was definitely trouble because I got dropped. That's number one. Number two, I got cut, right? And, you have a man who's 275 standing over on top of you trying to finish you. So definitely we were in trouble. He's very athletic, right? Very fast, very powerful. So we were in trouble for a little bit. Fortunate I was able to reverse the situation and get the finish on Walt.
Yeah, saw a lot of compliments for your chin. People say, "Oh, look, Alistair could take a shot." Maybe that was a question at times. I know that's kind of a backhanded compliment because you have to get punched to do it, right? But do you feel like you show something like, "Hey, I can still, I can still take shots at this level"?
For adversity, right? That's how you show it. Yeah, I think it worked out well tonight.
I know you said it's just a sport, just a game that we play, but it looked like you were being very meticulous with your finish. Did that factor in at all, like your respect for him and your understanding for him, and maybe not trying to be as violent as you could be in finishing it, but being a little more meticulous?
No, again, when I fight, I put the emotions away. The friendship or the personal tragedy, it's a sport. It's a way of living. And we both love what we do, right? So I just tried to approach the sport aspect.
Sure.
It's not personal to me.
You had some words for him afterwards. Can you share at all what you shared with him?
Well, my heart went out for him for the situation, but also we were kind of talking before, hey, let's train together. We were doing the PR tour. Very cool guy, works hard, trains hard. So just reassuring him, let's train together, let's get better, right? Let's make each other better.
Nice. And last thing for me, obviously still a big star in the sport. What is it you want to accomplish? What do you see? I'm sure you want to take some time, celebrate your birthday, that sort of thing, but what's next for you? What do you want to accomplish this year?
Well, we're still hunting for the title, right? And I would say also I'm in the last phase of my career, right? So those two things are a little bit on my mind. Finish up the career and one more run at the title.
Alistair, in front right here. You've obviously fought in all over the world, but have you ever experienced something like fighting in an empty arena?
Never. And strange enough, I was fired up about it, right? I've had, this was fight number 92. It kind of reminded me of my earlier fights, right? And I have to go all the way back to 97 when there's like 200 or 300 people in the audience. This was a little bit different though. And I don't know, it motivated me, It's during a pandemic, first time. So to me, it was very interesting tonight. No audience. Still you got tension, still you got the nerves, right, going through you, fight day. I don't know, but it was different. It was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
And then when he did have you in trouble, you notably hit that switch to get back to your feet. You've also made it known you enjoyed training with Curtis Blaydes, and that move is very high level in collegiate wrestling and amateur wrestling. Is that something he worked on with you for this fight?
Well, Curtis is, I would say, the best sparring partner I've had. He's, what is his rank, 3 or 4? And he pushes me. He pushes me to become a better fighter. I think I do the same to him. So we have a great chemistry also with the coaches, with the rest of the team. And, Curtis is tough. He's 265, 275, sometimes he's 255, but you got to be creative. You got to figure it out. So, yeah, I don't know. He pushed me to become better, and he's instrumental to me.
And then you talked about you're still hunting for the title. A few of your fellow heavyweights that won this week, like Ben Rothwell and Andrei Arlovsky, they were basically pleading for Stipe to become active again, but Stipe is adamant that he can't train, and he's being a first responder to this pandemic, so he's waiting to figure out a date for that rubber match with Daniel Cormier. So what do you make of the state of the title right now, given all of these older fighters are saying they don't have much time to chase that title anymore?
Well, not much, right? Stipe is his own man. He makes his own decisions. You can't go around and say he's scared or whatever. I think that's nonsense. He's tough. He's proven it over and over again. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about him.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, that's it.
Boom.